So I just watched the movie called Endangered Species. I thought I'd get a review in before Christmas. This movie stars Rebecca Romaine, Stamos, um, and Jerry O'Connell. I don't know if she's still married to Stamos. Anyway, this movie is about a blended family. We have Rebecca Romaine and her husband, who is a stepfather to her two teenage kids. Along for the ride is the teen daughter's slightly older boyfriend. They decide to go on this African safari, all inclusive paid trip. And the stepfather decides to be funny and to motor through the check-in. So they have no idea that they're on the nature trail trying to watch all these animals and whatnot. So their vehicle gets smashed in accidentally by a rhino due to her baby rhino being in the area. So their car gets overturned. The mother, Rebecca Romaine, is diabetic. And if you're diabetic, I am. She's type 2 diabetic. Type 1. And she needs her insulin. And without her insulin, she could die. So her condition is worsening by the hour. You got the annoying teen daughter being bratty with her boyfriend. Of course, more family drama. And of course, there are wild animals on the trail. So you have the elements, the lack of insulin, the wild animals. And there's a twist towards the end of the movie that I'm not going to spoil. I actually liked it. It did come out of left field for me. It does remind me sort of those 1970 movies where, you get a group of people stuck or stranded in a location and they have to fight either the elements or running out of food or wild animals. So definitely kind of like a B movie hybrid plot. And of course, surprisingly, the movie gets a bit emotional towards the end, which I wasn't expecting. This is from the writer and director of another recent movie called Rogue, starring Megan Fox, which I liked for what it was. So these movies are definitely made with the intention of being positive about animals and wildlife, which I think is interesting. To say more about it would spoil the movie, but like I said, the first half is like a 1970s bottle plot type movie. If you're old enough to have watched those type of movies, I'm definitely a fan of them. And I'm assuming some of the animals were CGI in this. If they were, probably in some parts, they looked really good for the budget. It definitely looked real to me. There were some CGI budget issues in the earlier movie called Rogue, but, I can let that slide. But here in this movie, Endangered Species, they looked a lot better. So yeah, a little campy, but also it has emotional parts. You can tell it was shot on a budget. But the locations are just beautiful, and I love the use of animals in this. So yeah, I'm just a sucker for these type of movies. Endangered Species is probably on Tubi and Amazon Prime, possibly Prime. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble. I wanted to get a review out before Christmas. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays with whatever you celebrate. And that's it for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to review in the future. Probably Fatale, starring Hilary Swank. And, that'll be probably after Christmas. So we'll see. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll catch you on the flip side.